Yo, 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 this is Sol, also known as SPO Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, your hardest team called Grunt, and this is Pokemon Masters EX. Guys, today is the reopening of Legendary Arena Latios, a rerun of Legendary Arena Latios, and this video is going to teach you how to finish Latios' challenge part 1 in a very beginner-friendly way. There's a battle tip over here at the bottom right side. I have never seen that before. Wonder what this is. Okay, it's loading extremely slowly, guys. Let me just share my tip instead. We are going to use 3 sync pairs, and these 3 are Professor Oak, Skyla, and Misty. Now, if you have any strikers, if you have Signusuit Red, if you have Signusuit Leaf, you know, any more powerful strikers, just go for them. This is just, you know, everyone has Professor Oak, everyone has Skyla, everyone has Misty. And so we are going to use them. I'm going to use them as my beginner-friendly method. But again, if you have any better sync pairs, any better strikers, go ahead. Now, if you notice my everyone is at least 4 stars, I would highly recommend that if you have any spare 3-star power-ups, give them to Professor Oak or Skyla first, then give them to Misty to make them like 4-star. Again, either Skyla or Professor Oak first, and then Misty. So 1, 2, 3, take your pick. How do you do that? Increase potential, guys. Go to sync pairs, go to potential and move level, go to, for example, go to your 3 stars, probably Misty or Skylar or someone will be there. I'll just use this Nidoran as an example. And then increase potential over here, just feed 20, or if you have less than 20, just feed it to him. And once you feed 20 of the designated power up, it will increase its potential by 1. So from 1 star become 2 star, from 2 star become 3 star, 3 star 4, 4 become 5, 5 become, well, it's a bit complicated if 4, 5 stars. But anyway, guys, that's about it. And again, Synchrid Workshop for Professor Oak, check it out, because we are going to, you know, a little Synchrid boost will be helpful, especially for Professor Oak over here. If you want more details, just go to my Synchrid Workshop. I made a tiny change. I gave Professor Oak a World of Dreams MP Refresh 3. And it will be helpful as well if you have a lucky skill called Vigilance on all 3 of them. You can get Vigilance by feeding them lucky cookies, lucky skills. Now, I know that Battle Villa is closed and you cannot get your lucky cookies, but if you have some lucky cookies, this is the lucky cookie that you want to feed them. Vigilance, you feed them, no, not crunchy lucky cookies, but creamy lucky cookies, guys. Creamy lucky cookies give you a chance of getting Vigilance, avoid any critical hit on your sync pairs. So with that said, guys, we are going to the Synchrid of the others. I made a Synchrid workshop on Skyla already. And I will probably not reset my Skyla thing. If you have her at 3 out of 5, definitely give her these. If you have her at 2 out of 5, give her these 2 and some others. If you have her at 3 out of 5 as well, you might want to give Gust Staggering 1. This is a very optional, but I find this very fun because you can actually flinch the opponent. This is optional, guys, completely optional. You can defeat this thing without Gust Staggering 1. For Misty, my Misty is still at 2 out of 5. If you have her at 1 out of 5, no worries at all. You can give Misty Hydro Pump, Move Gauge Refresh 3, and X Special Defense All, Move Gauge Refresh 3 if you are at 1 out of 5. If you are at 2 out of 5, you can give Catch As If You Can to Misty, MP Refresh 3, and Smart Cookie. The more the user's special defense has been raised, the more it powers up moves. It's okay if you don't have this. It's okay, completely okay if you don't have Agile Entry 1. You will still be able to win the battle. And with that said, I am done explaining. Let's go to Legendary Arena. Let's go to Legendary Arena Latios. Latios' challenge part 1. And edit. Now, my tactics. Professor Oak gets attacked first, followed by Misty, followed by Skyla. Why Professor Oak? Because you can increase your evasiveness with Professor Oak if you're lucky by using a World of Dreams over here. And yeah, as for my gears, I have all Psychic. I can actually swap Psychic Bandana with Water Bandana, but it's completely up to you. And with that said, guys, here we go. I'm gonna use Take Flight, X Special Defense All, and a World of Dreams to boost myself up. Hopefully they trigger an MP refresh. It's gonna be a long battle since we don't have any strikers. Take Flight, X Special Defense All, a World of Dreams. More Take Flights, more X Special Defense Alls. Hopefully one of them triggers an MP refresh again. Did you see that, guys? It triggered, wait a minute. The menu became different, guys. Now it has a battle menu. Ooh, I love this. And then settings over here. First time to see this. I got evasiveness from +3 from Professor Oak's A World of Dreams. Let's continue. I'll use Gust this time. I'll use X Special Defense All again. I'll use Swift. And guys, if you are not yet 5 stars, again, my Mew is at 5 stars. My Swanna is at 5 stars. No worries at all. Slightly stronger damage, the opponent will deal you a little bit more stronger damage, but you should be able to defeat this thing. Just a bit of patience because, again, you don't have any strikers. So Swift, Gust, Hydro Pump. If you're slow, just use X Speed, just use anything else. I should probably set that to play just once. Once daily. And Hydro Pump. Guys, I can use Catch As If You Can on Professor Oak to make him regen. So I'll do that right now. I'll be using Catch As If You Can on Professor Oak. Increase his evasiveness a bit more if it's not yet maxed. And give myself a regen effect. Again, because I have whatchamacallit, because I have staggering 1 on Skyla. Sometimes I can flinch the enemy. It's completely optional, guys. Sorry, I should have used Hydro Pump. Made a mistake. And guys, this is going to be a long battle, so I am going to fast forward this a bit. But basically, I'm doing the same thing. Just Swift, Gust, Hydro Pump, Swift, Gust, Hydro Pump. If someone gets low on HP, just use Catch As If You Can on them. We have 2 Catch As If You Cans. If you don't have MP refresh on Catch As If You Can. For example, I want my Skyla to recover some HP as well. I use Catch As If You Can on her. And now she has regen. If you are at 2 out of 5 and your catch as if you can triggers an MP refresh, you can give it to Misty as well. Let her recover some HP. But I'm gonna totally skip that for now. Since the opponent we will be able to defeat the opponent without using even a single potion anyway. So don't worry about the others. The others are just there. Just keep on using Swift, keep on using Gus on the center, Latios. Ignore the others. We have high special defense, high evasiveness. We are regenning. No problem. Professor Oak cannot regen anymore, but not a problem. I'm gonna use a stink move now. Some people might ask why I'm using Gust instead of Aerial Ace. That's because Gust is a 1-move gauge attack, and against staggering 1 might flinch the enemy. So continue. Use a sync move. Every time we use a sync move, we get a slightly increased damage on our normal attacks. It gets even more powerful each time. And because of Unfortuitous 9, we are lowering the opponent's stats every time we attack using Mew. I'm gonna use a sync move again. We're flinching. Let's just use a World of Dreams while waiting. Enemy down. 1 more HP. 1 more bar. Guys, take note, we haven't even used a single potion yet. Professor Oak still has first aid, and we haven't even used that yet. But we are getting a bit slow, so I'll use X speed so I can use Hydro Pump. It's almost down. Sword power, weak, 4 damage. The higher your stats are, guys, the stronger sword power is. And because we have debuffed the enemy so much, sword power is so weak. And with that said, it's long, but it's effective, guys. That is my beginner-friendly version for Latios' challenge part 1. It will also work in part 2. And I'm going to do that and present that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Give this a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts. Share this with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't. Links to Professor Oak's sync grid and, Skyla's sync grid in the description. Subscribe. Rawr.